Good morning, everyone. It's Diane, and I wanted to share with you today a couple of happy mails that I've recently received. I'm not going to show you the envelopes because I didn't cover up the addresses. But this first one, it's been a while since I got it, but I haven't had a chance to record it. This is from Leanda Miller in Australia. She watches my videos and comments regularly, and I really appreciate her comments, and she's just been so sweet, and she knows I like vintage pieces, and so she just one day sent me some things that she had in her collection, some cigarette cards, and I've used most of them. That was quite a while ago, and you know, she still communicates with me, and she sent me another batch of goodies. I've sent her a few things, but probably what I get is, I get the better end of the deal. I don't know. But anyway, she sent me a bunch of canceled stamps from Australia. Well, this one actually says Denmark. So I haven't really looked at them closely, but they're canceled stamps still attached to the envelopes. And I do love stamps. I love the imagery. That one says Denmark too. Maybe they're all Danish stamps. And then, what's this one? This one's Australia. And Denmark. You know, my sister-in-law is Danish. My brother travels the world for his job, and he spent a lot of time in Denmark one year. And one time he came home with this girl to introduce. You know, she was a woman, to introduce to all of us, and now they're married and have 3 kids. So this is a letter, an old letter from Australia, South Australia. It says, I'm trying to see a date, which I don't. But it's from Victoria, Australia. And I love this paper that it's written on. And look at that writing. I mean, it's a different language, so I can't read it, but I like the writing. It might be 1950. I see a 50 here. So that's pretty neat. Wish I could read it. She sent me this little envelope. I don't think this is vintage, but it is very, very cute. Here's another cigarette card. Love them. I love the cigarette and the tea cards. I didn't even know what they were. When she told me she wanted to send me some cigarette cards, I was like, okay, I don't smoke. I don't know what they are. But they're really neat. I love them. A flash card. Another old envelope with an Australian stamp on it. This one's old. It says, it actually looks like it says 39. But it's very sloppy, so that might not be what it is. But that's what it looks like. Rex Perfect Pork Products. An old receipt. That's really nifty. I like those things. Little kitty on a tag. Some cigarette cards that were actually glued into a book, and they're butterflies. How beautiful. Thank you so much, Leanda. Here's a little page from an old book. Jesus listens carefully whenever we pray. 2 little children on their knees praying. Bedtime stories, it says. This is another receipt. Commonwealth Industrial Gases Limited, 1972. So it has this pink sheet and this blue-lined invoice. There's another page from the Bedtime Stories book. Here's a page from a stamp collector's book, Australian Commonwealth stamps. Really nifty. And I like roosters. I don't know why, but I do. I like roosters. And that's a very colorful one. And here's a postcard. It's not vintage, but it has a vintage image on it. Hollywood, New York, Sky Passengers. Gold Cross shoes. And this envelope. Now, some of the things were tucked inside this envelope, but it was sliced open and stuck with this customs tape on it, so it's kind of ruined the envelope, which is dated 1968, because I can't get the tape off without destroying the envelope, so I'll just use a portion of the envelope when I want to make something with it. That's what happens with customs, right? So thank you so much, Leanda. Now I can distribute these pieces into my collection and be able to start using them. And then just the other day I received a happy mail from Kristen, who is, her YouTube channel and her Etsy store are Rock Paper Treasures. And she knew that I wanted some of these plant cards. People collected them and then they had a box to store them in. It was like a subscription. And I saw that she had gotten a box of them and I commented on them. And so she actually sent me some. And then she sent me some other things too. Here's another one. She sent me this little lovely card that she wrote a note in. She sent me a cigarette card, beautiful, of a plant, and it's in this heavy-duty plastic case. She sent me some bridge tallies, 3 different ones. So these are really neat. I love these. Love them. She sent me some glassine envelopes and little glassine bags, which is really good because I'm running low on the small ones. I actually just ordered some more of the midget ones from A Tattered Dream, but I go through them pretty quickly, especially when I'm making traveler's notebook inserts. So I will definitely use them. And then some little envelopes with an owl and airmail looking. These look like the one that Leanda sent me. And a postcard of a Nancy Drew book cover. I loved Nancy Drew when I was young. I read a lot of her books. So this is fun. I think I'll probably keep this one in a journal for myself. I love this piece. She sent me this gorgeous applique. I remember seeing this in one of her hauls that she showed. And this is just beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing it with me, Kristen. I can't believe your generosity. And a cross-stitched Christmas. I'll tuck this away with my Christmas ephemera and have it for when I make Christmas journals next year. It's beautiful. There's another postcard. The Glasgow Boys and Girls painting in Scotland. And she sent me some of these sacks. Just an assortment. And I love the colors, the craft colors on all of these. So thank you so much, Kristen. This is not anything what I expected, and I didn't expect anything. And the people that I meet in the Junk Journals groups, either through my YouTube channel or through Junk Journal Junkies, people are so generous and kind and sweet, and I just really appreciate everyone. So thank you again, Kristen and Leanda. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.